Hey there, race fans. It's the start of Season 25 GT4 racing at Apex this. Welcome everybody, my name is Unimportant. First I want to thank Apex Sim Racing for the sponsorship this year. They are the best place to get your sim racing gear. They have a little bit of everything, so check them out at apexsimracing.com. If you use the link on your screen that ends in 44188, we get a little bit of credit for that. You'll also find a link in our Discord for them. Today we are at Watkins, Glen in the GT4 with new tires, new everything. These cars are just completely different than they used to be and a whole lot of fun. We've got, what do we see here? Track temperature of 109 degrees, air temperature of 70 degrees. Let's go ahead and see how our racers are going here. Look at that field. Huge field tonight. So we have on our grid many new names with us this season, which is always great to see. Diego is in pole position, then DJ, Marshall. I'll just let you scan through that list here. I think we have 32 racers on our grid tonight. We have both pros and AMs. Pros have a dash in front of their name. And we have a very short run up to the start of this race. So let's get ready. Got a little gap going on there, I see. The trick is going to be, can 32 racers get through turn one, lap one, without a lot of carnage? Hopefully so. All right, they're getting ready to go here. And they're off. I think we're going to switch. Here we go, heading into the corner. So far, so good. Looks like we've got 3 wide in many places there. They're still going through T1, such a long run. All right, now we're... Oh, there's a racer that got moved out. We are going to cover these kind of incidents at the end of this. So there's Sean Teeter. I don't know whether he just lost it a little bit or got... Oh, hello. No place for him to go. So he's just going to take the run through there and be safe. All right, he probably got a nice penalty for that. Let's jump back up to the front here where we've got Diego getting some separation between him and Marshall. DJ right behind Diego or Marshall. And we've got Ty Johnson, Brian Zinn, and then Brian Lemke, Roman Bykov behind him. Look at that line of cars coming through there. That is just awesome. Just close races everywhere you look. Oh, we're going too wide through this set of corners. There's Dick Kennedy trying to get up on the inside. This is on the outside of John Cooper. What's going on? Jump back here. A little bit of chaos in the back of the field. Everywhere you look, this is going to be a tough race to cover. There's so much going on. Dick Kennedy and John Cooper still going side by side into turn one. We're going to go 3 wide into turn one. Yes, we are. And John Cooper gets turned and then straightened back out. So, yeah, 3 wide didn't work out like they had hoped. Oh, who's that? Craig Thompson. Again, we'll cover the spins and wrecks and all the good stuff at the end of this race, so you won't miss a thing. I just don't want to miss any good racing right now. I'm looking at the gaps between people, and it's just crazy how close everybody is. set of corners. Here we're on Marshall, who is running, let's see now, third. Massive field. It's so cool to see. Brian's in 5th place, and he has Brian Lemke. It's the Brian and Brian show again. There's Joseph Mayer. Our cameraman has lost the cars in the trees. Everybody going a little wide there. You're going to get an incident, an off-track incident count doing that. This track has been changed a little bit for this season, so can't be going clear off like we used to. Oh, it's getting tight right here. What else do we? I'm looking up and down the field. I mean, it's within, most cars are within a half a second of each other. It's just crazy how close everybody is. Here we've got Joseph Mayer, Wesley, Derek. Oh, that's getting tight there. Heading into the bus stop. Can they do it? Wesley decided to back off a little bit through there and not risk it. Now he's going to make the pass here. He's going to be on the outside. Oh, Joseph hangs on. Wesley has, we've got Joseph there, then Wesley, then Troy Banks, then Jesse. Jesse in the blue McLaren. The Mustang in front of him, and what do we have behind him? I think that's a BMW. Or is it another Mustang? I couldn't see it. What else we got going on here? We got to change this view. Tight racing here. For such a large field, I'm really seeing very few incidents popping up. So we're seeing some great close racing that's clean. There we've got a little headlight flashing. John Cooper trying to pressure Corey Mitchell into making a mistake. Great shot. That series of turns. Now down the long straight into the bus stop. John's going to jump to the outside to show the nose, but not going to do anything. Just trying to get Corey to look in the mirror at the wrong time. Maybe make a mistake into the bus stop. Here he goes again. John keeps showing his nose to Corey. Take a look here, what other battles we have going on. Here we've got, let's see where Diego is. Diego has DJ right behind him, pressuring him. These two guys have stepped out from the rest of the racers by about 2 seconds. So behind them is Marshall, and then Ty Johnson. Ty behind him. Brian's in. Brian Lemke. Roman Bykov. Here's Kevin Zhu with Derek Tyndall right behind him. And we've got Wesley, Joseph, and Jesse. See a car coming out of the pits there. Still got John Cooper and Mike. Oh, Corey's coming up on a slower car there. The slower car gets over, lets him through. That's Benjamin Dewar. John Cooper makes that pass. Maybe Corey got slowed by that other car by just enough to let John get by. Now Corey's having to defend Mike Bond and Rob Campbell. Mike's going to dive up the inside. Oh, that's a tight space. Good thing Corey left him room. That would have ended in disaster. Such a tight group here. Stay on this for a little bit. What lap are we on? Lap 5. We are not even 10 minutes into this 40-minute race. So close. Mike Bond is really pressuring Corey. But then Rob's putting the pressure on Mike. Oh, way out. There's a few incidents. If I remember right, it's 12 incidents, and you're making a drive-through. Let's see what's going on behind him here. Ooh, we've got Spencer right on the bumper of Kent. Kent following Rob. Oh, I saw Rob make a little bobble there. Let's see if Kent can take advantage of that. It's tough to pass up through there. That car's like to float out to that outside Armco. Now he's got Spencer coming up on his inside. Spencer falls back behind. Oh, that car just bounces through there, and that's going to lose Kent some time. Can Spencer take advantage of that? Spencer tapping his brakes. Kent is able to hang on to that position. He's in 19th. He started 15th, if I remember, so he has lost quite a few positions. What other close battles do we have going on here? Back here, we've got Brian Zinn in the Mustang with Brian Lemke right behind him in the Cayman. Mustang pull away from the Cayman on the straight. Not so much. Brian just sticks right with him. Stay with him here and see if he can get a draft down the straight. Maybe try and make a pass at the bus stop. Our race dog. Brian is really trying to pressure Brian into a mistake. Brian's having nothing of it. So Brian's just going to have to keep at it. Going to stick with this a little bit, see if Brian can do anything. It looks like Brian's able to pull out a little bit of lead on Brian. He's right there again. What else do we have going on here? I'm starting to see a little bit of separation between some of the cars. Jump back here. Kent, Spencer, and Craig. This has been going on for lap after lap. We visited them, I don't know, 3-4 laps back, and it was Rob Kent, Spencer, and Craig. So these cars are all well balanced in the BOP. That's good to see. It's going to make the racing great. It's going to be hard to make a pass. Jump back here to Brian. Here we go again. Let's see if the Mustang can pull out from the Porsche. On the straight. He's got a little bit of gap there. Brian's going to jump to the inside, just trying to get him a fake. Not going to be able to get around him this time. We've got another close one here with Wesley and Derek. Jump back here. Spencer did get around Kent. So now it is Rob, Spencer, Kent, and Craig. Oh no! Rob got... We'll come back to that one at the end to see if... Did he get turned, or did he just come in there a little too hot? That's too bad. So now we've got Spencer, Kent, Craig, Kelly Greenhoe right behind this little pack of 4. Aaron Sunday's coming up here. He wants to get involved. So Spencer got around Kent, but he is not pulling away. How's our little battle up here at the front going? Brian has pulled out a little bit from Brian. And Roman is now right behind Brian. How about our lead? Diego still just hanging out in front of DJ. Got Marshall with Ty Johnson pressuring him. And we've got, we have up here, there's Ty coming through there. That was Trish. Trish was in the slower car there that was getting passed. New member to the league is just getting started in racing, so looks to me like she's doing a good job. Just back here, there she is. Like the color. Hang on, make it through there. There she goes. Jump back up here. We've got Jesse and Troy. Let's get, there's a pass. Kelly Greenhoe is attempting a pass on Kent. Nope. Can't get by him there. Let's see if he makes another shot at it here. It's got 2 AMGs bearing down on him. It's just so hard to pass unless somebody makes a mistake or you just take a bigger risk than the car ahead of you. Maybe in braking, coming into the bus stop. Maybe you just get a little bit better exit so you can catch up to them on a straight. But otherwise, they are tough to pass. Let's go back up here. We've got Brian. Brian still line astern, no change there. Ahead of them, Marshall and Ty, no change there. Diego and DJ, no change there. Everybody's just trying real hard not to make any mistakes here. Here's Jesse. seems to have lost a little time. And then we've got John Cooper and Corey, where they were. And then we've got Spencer. Kelly has gotten around Kent. Oh no! Looks like Kent just got into the back of Kelly. Kelly didn't get through that, come out of that turn with his tires gripping up. So Kent just tried to help him. Keep him moving forward. And then we've got Aaron Sunday. There's Aaron behind that pack of 3. Rob back here, who we will come back to after the race to see what happened to him. And then Tomaz. Donald right behind him. Oh, Donald taking a wide line there. Gets off in the marbles. Ooh, that's dangerous. And there's Uwe. And Dick Kennedy right behind Uwe. And Rob Campbell, who must have had an incident because he has fallen way back. And then we've got Russell. There's Paul Bailey. There's Trish coming out of the pits. Everybody is going to be making a pit stop. In fact, we've got Brian Zinn making his pit stop right now. So they are getting fuel. Looks like him and Jesse are our first. Oh, Brian is taking tires with the invisible pit crew out there. That's an interesting choice. Oh, man, he's losing. Oh, no, he's back up again. What, do the left side, then do the right side, even though the whole car's up in the air? It's tough to tell with the invisible pit crew. He has lost some serious time doing that. We'll see what happens when Brian Lemke comes out, makes his pit stop. Then we'll see what happens. I see Diego still staying ahead of DJ. So we've started the pit stops. And they're going around for another lap. There's Marshall and Ty right behind him, going around for another lap. Here comes Brian and Roman. Kevin Zhu diving into the pits back here. I see Joseph Mayer diving into the pits. So people are starting to make their pit stops. Here's Spencer. He's going to make his pit stop. Oh, there's Trish. Up against the wall, stays out of Spencer's way. So now we've got... This is the Kelly, Kent, and Craig show going on here. So Spencer got out of this little troop, and the other 3 are going to run some more laps. It's going to be interesting to see where everybody comes out here. There's Rob Campbell. Still got, I'm curious when these 2 are going to make their pit stop. See if they dive in this time around. We'll stay on them here a little bit. I see Spencer is still in pit lane. All right, let's keep an eye on these 2, see if either one dives in for the pits. Coming up on some slower cars, so they may choose... Nope, not this time. Oh, DJ is heading for the pits. He's hard on the... Oh, hard on the brakes, looks like. Oh, man, I'm not sure he made that. There's many other cars. Oh, what happened there? I think he may have got a penalty for speeding in the pits. That's too bad. He was giving Diego a good run. So what else we got going on out here? We got a lot of people in pit lane. There's Corey heading into the pits. Wesley's in the pits. Ty Johnson, Marshall. We're going to have to wait and see where everybody comes out. It's like Kent has not pitted yet. He's going to try and get a fast lap in here without a pack of cars around him. See where he comes out. So just a wealth of cars in pit lane right now. Look at that. There's Corey lighting up the tires coming out. Oh, I see. Who is that backing up? Is that Craig Thompson? He overshot his pit lane, his pit stall, had to back up. That hurts. That'll lose some time. All right, they're starting to come back out. So right now we've got Diego in P1, we've got Troy in P2, Derek in P3. They have not stopped yet. Kent in P4, and Aaron Sunday in P5. Let's see, is Kent going to stop? Where are we here? Oh, we got a ways to go. Got any close battles coming up here? Yowzers! That camera is getting run over. So here's Dick Kennedy, Wes, and Jesse in their little pack. I'm looking at gaps here. Brian has got Roman Bykov and Ty Johnson right on him. And where did Brian Zinn come out? So Brian Zinn came out in P20 after that tire fiasco that happened. My suspicion is he didn't intend to take tires, or maybe just wanted to take front tires. I don't know, but something went wrong in that pit stop. It is a team sport. Isn't that what they say? All right, so now we've got Kent getting into the pits here. Stops in his box. I'm curious where he will come out. He had, who did he have around him? Kelly Greenhoe, Spencer, and Russ Abram. So let's see. Here is Kelly heading down the straight. Kelly and Spencer. Let's see if Kent comes out in front. How this is going to work out. Let's see if he made up some time in the pits. He waited an extra couple laps. Yes, he jumps them on the pit stops. Waited a few more laps, get some clean air in front of him, and just put in a lap or two. Oh, yowzers! Into the wall. Who was that? Oh, that's a lapped car there. So Kent has got, now we've got back here, Brian Zinn was right up there at the front earlier, so we know he has pace. He's going to sit behind this pack, and he's got to make up some time. I don't think there's, what do we got? 13 minutes left. He's going to be hard-pressed to get back up. Let's see if he can get up in the top 10. It's so hard to pass. Then we've also got this battle going on right here. Another close one. Yowzers. Side by side. Troy, Jesse, Joseph Mayer. Everybody makes it through. I'm so impressed with everybody. Let's run through our field and see where we are here. Well, there we go. I'm looking at Troy and Joseph there. Let's see if anything happens here. Is Joseph going to jump out? Oh, he's thinking about it. He's going to dive up the inside. Joseph makes the pass on Troy. All right, let's run through the field here. We've got Diego now 11 seconds ahead of Marshall. So without DJ, he is just by himself putting on a clinic. Then we've got Marshall running in P2, who is 3 seconds ahead of Roman Bykov, who has, wow, tight right behind him. Brian and Ty Johnson with their own little battle going on here. Then we've got Kevin Zhu. And back here we've got Dick Kennedy with Jesse and Wesley right behind him. Joseph Mayer and Troy Banks still battling it out. Behind them, Rob Campbell has made up some time. Maybe he pitted early. And that put him at the back of the field, and he's now synced up with everyone. And then we've got Derek Tyndall with Corey Mitchell right behind him. We've got John Cooper with Kent behind him. And still holding distance between Kelly and Brian Zinn. Looks like Brian did get around Spencer. Then we've got, here's Russ with Aaron Sunday right behind him. Here's Rob. Had good pace early, but got into that incident early on and just hasn't quite recovered. Craig. Something happened to Craig as well because he was also up there in that pack. Here's Donald. Uva. Uva's got a good looking car there. And then what do we got? Paul Bailey heading to the pits. He, I'm assuming, has a drive-through. He's pitting way later than everybody else, or he just missed his fuel calculation. But he is heading into the pit lane. And then here's Trish in P28. Oh, missed that corner. Stay with it. Missed that one. And then DJ is not here. Benjamin, there's Benjamin coming out of pit lane, so he had an incident or something and had to get a repair. And Mike Bond has left the building. Sean Teeter has left the building, and Evan was never with us. So, what do we have? This is a close one here. Look at that. So many cars. Ooh, Rob Campbell. Campbell pressuring Joe Mayer ahead of him. See the dirt go flying when they put a wheel off in the grass. If Rob is going to try and jump, he sticks the nose out but decides better of it. Just give him a fake, maybe make a mistake, but he does not. Joseph stays calm and just keeps on trucking on. So this is our closest battle right now. We've got Dick Kennedy with Jesse right behind him. Porsche really jumps over those curbs. Oh, what we got going on up here? I see. Yowzers, that's Roman Bykov. Had something happen. Made a mistake, did something because he was ahead of these two, and now he's behind these two. I think we just missed that one. Jump back here. Rob is still right on tailpipe of Joseph Mayer. This time he is getting beside him. He is going to dive up the inside. Stay with it, boys. Keep it Yes. There's just not much. Joseph is still there. He's going to have the inside here. This is not over with yet. And Joseph, there it is. Rob did get around him. Finally made that pass. Side by side through a few corners. Good racing, fun to see. Jump back here, what's happening with Spencer. He is following Kelly. And there's Kent with Brian's in, so Brian is got by Kelly. And I expect to get by Kent here sooner or later. They are in two different classes. Brian is in the Pro class. Kent is in our MPL, Mid-Pack Larry division. Doesn't look like Brian is going to be able to get by Kent this time around. Kent is trying to catch up. Looks like he's making up a little bit of time here on John Cooper, just ahead of him. Both in the Porsche Cayman. Jump up here, Rob. He made that pass earlier. Rob now has Wesley pressuring him. Wesley can do to Rob what Rob did to Joseph earlier. Not this time around. These cars are so closely matched that the driver ahead of you doesn't make just a slight bobble or get into a corner just a little bit wrong, come out of it a little bit wrong. Without that, it is tough to make that pass. They're closely matched. Jump back here. Corey Mitchell has got a little battle going on with Troy Banks just ahead of him. There's Corey jumping to the inside. Makes that pass before they get to turn one. Makes that with relative ease. We've got, Kent has caught up to John, and Brian has caught up to Kent. Let's see what happens here. Brian is just right there. Looks like Kent's going to let him by. Different divisions, they're not racing each other. He doesn't want to slow himself down too much, although he did now allow some distance between him and John, but they are also in different divisions, so no harm, no foul. He's just got to stay ahead of those behind him that are in the same division. All right, what else? Brian Lemke now in third with Roman trying to make up time. That little bobble early on. There was Marshall with a slower car ahead of him. And that slower car does get out of the way. Slows them all up. But hey, that's what happens out here. You are going to pass cars that are lapped down. You just have to find a way around. Looks like everybody did their job. Looking up front here, our lap times. We're looking at 1:55 for the last lap for Diego, and second place is Marshall at 1:59. I think he got slowed up there passing those slower cars. He's got Brian behind him running a 1:56. Then Roman ran a 1:55. Ty ran a 1:56. And then just pretty much 1:56 is down the line. until you get to like 12th place. So everybody's just very, very close in lap times. Oh, here we got car jumping out of the way. Let's see who that was. Who jumped out of the way there. Brian is on the tailpipe. Marshall just ahead of him. And he's got, oh, we're lap 21. This is the last lap. So he has to make it happen now if he is going to get P2. We know Diego has P1. That's something terribly unfortunate happens. He's 16 seconds ahead, so he's definitely got P1. We've got Marshall in P2 with Brian right behind him. And Roman hoping one of those two makes a mistake. Here's Brian jumping out. Nope, can't do anything with it. Running out of time here. Brian knows if he makes a mistake and doesn't make this pass correctly, then he could lose the position to Roman. So he's got to play it aggressive like that, but safe at the same time. That was aggressive. Oh man, look, is he just overdriving the car a little bit because Marshall is pulling away. Doesn't have the pace here at the end. The tires are worn out. He's got Roman pressuring him. Roman wants to get that P3 position. So there's Diego going across the line. Here comes Marshall. Brian. Roman across the line. And behind them, we've got Ty Johnson, Jesse. Big mashup of cars back here. There's some passing going on for position. Staying close. Jump back here. There's Corey coming across the line. There's Kent. Oh, Kent's trying to make a pass on. Can he get to the line? Oh, that was close. Not quite there. That was close. Here we've got Spencer. Here comes Russell. Aaron. I see Rob Campbell up here. Here's Dick Kennedy. Here's Rob. Donald. We've got Thomas. Trish. And Benjamin. All right, there you go. Let's look at our results here. So we've got Diego in P1, then Marshall, Brian, Roman. You can see those there. I'll just let you read through them. Good race, everybody. For a season opening race, that was pretty awesome. So now let's dive into incidents. How about we do that? All right, so let's take a look at, I think we're going to see quite a few incidents on lap 1, turn 1, if I had to guess here. Here we are diving in. Oh, that was Dick Kennedy giving a hip check to Sean Teeter. Let's take a look at that from Sean's perspective. Oh, yeah, Dick just came over on him. Let's take another look at that. Let's see here. We'll look out for the chase cam. Coming down the straight. Yeah, I don't know if he thought he was already by, but definitely not. Corey Mitchell got into that too. I think Corey was part of that. Yep, they touch. And then that sends Dick a little wide. I see a car go flying off there. So here's Kelly, just hits that curb wrong. He loops it around. So not in turn one. This is in the bus stop. Okay, now we're going to jump to lap 2. Craig Thompson. Yeah, what happened to Craig? Because he was up here. Oh, hits the wall. Oh, and there goes everybody by. Those cars like to drift out into that wall. And we've got Donald Mensing. That car ahead of him, just what happened? Let's take a look here. So here comes Pump. Man, one more time. Let's look at that one more time. And I think the rear end just got a little loose and just a little bit of a overreaction there. Let's take a look in the cockpit. Holding the wheel. Oh, there you can see it. Yep. Feels that rear end gets loose. All right. Now we're still on lap 2. Sean Teeter. He's the one that got shuffled out earlier. And then gets left. Tap Spencer ahead of him. So we got a 2X out of that. Spencer. Yeah, we saw that. Spencer's just going to get a little tap. All right, then Sean again. Just brake. Oh, runs into the back of Spencer. Let's take a look. Let's get a different view of that. That's not a different view. Just got in there a little bit faster than Spencer. That's all that was. Here's Spencer. Brake. Wham! Sean came in there hot. All right. Here's Benjamin. Oh, there goes that back end. He just didn't let it drift out. Tried to hold it a little tight there, and back end didn't like that. Mike Bond, lap 7. Car ahead of him bumps the wall. Mike just pretty much just runs right into it. What the heck? Let's see that one from his perspective. He's coming up here. There's the sparks flying. Just didn't see it, evidently. Yep, just didn't recognize the car ahead of him, got slowed up, and just ran into it. All right, here's inside. Bam, there it is. Gets hit, and then you can see the car in his mirror. Bam! Takes him out. All right, let's... This is the one I wanted to look at. Oh, we didn't get a good shot of that one. Let's take a look at this from the chase. He's coming in. Yes, he does get touched by Spencer coming in there, crosses his rear bumper, and just moves him out of the way. So Spencer is going to get a 2X out of that as well. Just there it is. There's that touch. Woof. And he's got a car right ahead of him. Lap 9, Jesse. I think we're just going to... Uh-oh. Yeah. This car matches the tire wall there. Woof. Got in there a little hot. Here, let's watch that one from inside the car. That's always fun. So he gets wide here on the grass. That's no problem. And just misses his brake point. And that car is not turning. Yep, just got a little frazzled evidently. All right. Where's Derek here? Lap 9. Whoa! Derek is just gonna cut across the nose. Let's take a look at that one again. Oh, Trish. She missed her braking point and just got to the inside of... Let's take a look at that. So she's way on the inside, so she would have to brake really early. So by doing that, yeah, that's why we say just drive your line. Just drive your line. Let everything else happen. We're going to take a look at this one more time. So he's on the outside driving his line. She's on the inside, not on the normal line, so she doesn't know where to brake at that point because it's going to be completely different. So just drive your line. But we're all learning. It's okay. Benjamin. It's coming in. Oh, there goes that. I think that's a repeat of an earlier one. Looks to me like... Let me take another look at that. Now let it drift out, Benjamin. Let it drift out. Oh, he's not. See, there's the problem. He's not letting it drift out. He's holding that wheel. Let's take a look at that from the inside. So here you go, Benjamin. Now, let the wheel... see? He's going to let that car go to the outside. Don't fight it. All right. Now we've got Tomas. Loop. And Tomas. Oh, he's just trying to get out of that situation. And there's still a wall there. All right. Coming to the end here. We've only got a few more. Paul. Oh. Seen it happen. Did he get... Here's Kelly. Oh. That'll slow you down. I hear a car coming up fast. Yep, there it is. Is he going to lose that position to Brian? Yep, that's where Brian's going to make that pass. And finally, Kevin Zoo. Last lap. Hang on to it, Kevin. Oh, no, you only had a couple more corners to go. Oh, and he loses the position. And another one. Oh, no, those are... We were lapped down. He does lose that one. And he loses that one. Oh, no! Oh, so painful. Go all that way. I'm not rubbing it in, Kevin. Really, I'm not. All right, there you go. Race fans, that is the end of our first race in the GT4 with, what would we say, 32, 31? 32 started, and we had 29 end, so only 3 jumped ship. That's pretty good. I like that. Relatively clean race, so that's all good to see. So thank you all for joining us. Be sure to check out our sponsor, ApexSimRacing.com, and join us on Sunday nights for the Miata MX-5 racing. So check that out. We'll be at the same track. And Thursday nights, what do we have Thursday? IndyCar, same track. So join us for that one. So thanks, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.